Hello and welcome, this is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more Chroma Squad. Now, it's the beginning of our first season and our first episode, as we see here, Season 1, Episode 1. Before we get into anything, I'd like to go ahead and go through the different things that we have available to us so we can look at our actors. And looking at our stats, we have our leader, and we can see his skills. Now, I'm not exactly sure how we're going to use the skills because we haven't yet seen that mechanic. But it seems like every character has a base skill that they start with, as well as equipment. Now, the one thing I noticed is that my leader starts with a sword, which is going to increase a lot of his stats, as well as my techie starts with a toy pistol, which also increases his stats, and also, I'm assuming, gives him a ranged attack ability, whereas most of my other characters do not. But stats-wise, seems like, at least for combat speaking, my red rainbow member, or Richie Blackmore, is going to be my main combat, one of my main combat guides, and of course, Ronnie James Dio is the most powerful as far as attack goes. Now, everybody has a baseline 0 defense, so it seems like nobody's really any better at that, although there is different dodge stats, which it seems like still Ronnie James Dio is the best at that. So it seems like Ronnie James Dio is one of my best frontline guys. He might not have the best hit points, but if you remember, the leader gets a bonus to hit points, so that makes sense. Movement-wise, though, he's one of the slowest characters I have. As a matter of fact, he's the slowest character I have. And it also looks like it looks like the leader has a higher crit chance. But in any case, that's pretty much the basic stats. Now the skills, we're going to have to kind of see how this plays out. But it seems like our assault guy has an ability to throw, with the teamwork ability, throw teammates a little bit further. The scout has a stunning attack. The leader has a lasso where you can pull enemies towards him. The techie either has a choice of either a multi-shot, which requires a pistol, which he has, which attacks all enemies for 85% damage, or we can target up to 4 tiles away, and that target takes 30% more damage for 3 turns, which is fine weakness. So kind of like as a debuff or what have you. And then we have our assist, which has 2 choices. Either a heal, which is 50% health restored if you're in a range of 4 tiles, or an energy reserve, gain 15 skill regen. Now, honestly, I think the healing ability is probably the better one out of that group. And that's pretty much it for the characters. So let's go ahead look at some other things that we can do before we get into the combat. Now, we have the studio, which we already did the studio options earlier, but we also have some upgrades. Now, it looks like there's 2 pages, but the second page is just making a bigger studio, which is going to cost pretty much all the money we have, which isn't a good idea because it also seems like these have a ticking cost of every episode costing us some money as well. So it'd probably be a good idea to have some money in reserve because I don't know when we're going to get money again. Might have to be after the end of the season, so we'll have to see about that. One thing I was looking through here, one upgrade that might be a good idea that doesn't cost us a whole lot of money is this microphone upgrade, as it is only $75 and it only costs us 10 an episode, whereas opposed to some of our other things. For instance, this costs 150, it costs 25 an episode, 115 an episode. And by the way, this does exactly the same thing, although, well, it's 4 different things, but we get 10% audience for doing certain things. Your workbench is very expensive, so we're probably going to do that later. And then the shop partnership is also very expensive. So more than likely, I'm going to get the microphone as our initial upgrade. Now, at the shop, we have a number of equipment that we can get. We can upgrade our basic suit, which our basic suits don't really give us any stat modifiers at all. So we can get better boots that give us more health, better gloves which give us more attack, either a couple choices of suit, either a suit that gives us a health bonus and a skill regen bonus, or just a bigger health bonus, both costing the same. And we also have the ability to buy more swords and toy pistols if we chose to do so. But in any case, that's pretty much everything that we have to do. I think we're just gonna, play out this first episode and see how things are gonna go. We just did that one upgrade with the microphone, and I want to see if we get currency and things like that to see how much we can actually spend. In any case, let's go ahead and jump into the next mission. I'm not exactly sure how to do that. I'm going to assume we click on the record button here. Oh, and by the way, as far as our currency goes, we also have to pay our actors, so that's another ticking cost. So we have that microphone, the salaries, and there's another $10 fee that I'm not exactly... Oh, actually, no, the $10 was the... There's a $75 fee that I'm not exactly sure what it is. So our next balance is $7.93. So if we're not going to get more money until the end of the season, well, we know the season's going to be at least 4 episodes long. We might want to hold off on more upgrades. So in any case, let's go ahead and get any things. And this smiley face is our audience, but right now we don't have any because we haven't done any episodes. So let's jump in. Okay, so our first episode. The pilot episode for your very own series. Today, Blackmore Studios will deal with a new threat that appeared near a science lab. So the max audience we can get is 2,800, and our location is warehouse of Tony Carey's uncle. So the director's instructions, part 1 of 2, perform 3 team acrobatics and keep all actors above 50% health. Well, we'll try and do the health thing, but the acrobatics should be pretty easy. Oh. Okay, we had something in our inbox that I forgot to read. Okay, so this is from Hermes Barretto. Hello, hello, how are you doing? My name is Hermes Barretto. I am a Master Chief on crafting props, and some of these wares even have some quite special bonuses. Make sure to visit my shop by clicking at the button on the left. Have fun! Alright. Well, that was our message. So let's go back into the episode. So let's remember to check our email in the future. Okay, so let's start. Season 1, Episode 1. Wow, our first episode! That's awesome! What if our first story was about a group of monsters that try to rob a science lab? And then, I beat up dozens of them. Yeah, great, but hold on. We should add a narrator. Don't start the action yet. Once upon a time, a group of heroes is born. What do you think, Richie Blackmore? I heard that a good plot starts like that. It's good, but it's spelled wrong, isn't it? Once up a time. I missed that. Spelling error. Oh, the guy who sold us the narrator software told me it's one of its quirks. We should just roll with it. These powerful teenagers are the last hope of humanity. And their first task is to defend a science lab from an evil monster. But are the minions kind of late? Where did they go? Jimmy Bain? I don't know, Richie Blackmore. They should hurry. What do you say, Cozy Powell? We must be getting dressed. Don't worry, let's just have fun with our new job. Alright, here they come. We will have lots of editing to do later. Tony Carey, action! Noisy noises. They appear to be squirrels. Hey, you all! Get ready for some action! Alright, so we have the director's instructions again. Okay, so, alright, so we have to get more audience before we can catch the rainbow, which is essentially transforming into our costumes. And that gives us access to our skills and weapons as well, so that's interesting. So I'm thinking what we should probably do... Okay, so it gives us an idea of how much damage we're... or actually some information about the Nutcracker, as they call it. At first I thought that red bar indicated how much damage it thought we were going to do to it, but I'm not sure if that's the case. Alright, so one of the problems for this guy is getting into the action. So what I might do is move him up, and then use teamwork, because he's not going to be able to do anything else. And we'll have this guy come in and focus on the Nutcracker here. Next time, I'd miss that. Alright, so I'm gonna jump over here with the teamwork. And we get audience for doing things like that. Now the question is, should I just focus down that guy that's almost dead? Probably. Alright, how my scout jump to here. And attack. And then finally, we'll jump to here and attack. That should do our first mission, and it looks like we can catch the rainbow now. So let's do that.
We believe we catch the rainbow.
Oh, and apparently that kind of wasted his turn. I can lasso, though. And then attack. Let's try and use the sword here. Alright. Alright, if I remember correctly, we can do this, and this will attack everybody within 3. So I'll miss one of them. Okay, we want to focus on keeping people above 50% as well. There's a cooldown on the sword, so I can't use it again. Okay, so what I'm thinking about doing here is using the red, or Richie Blackmore, to hopefully finish off this guy. And then use teamwork here. And moving up and finishing off this guy, hopefully. There we go. Alright, we should be able to finish him off pretty easily. Alright, I'm not going to use that in case there's more combat, the ranged attack. So instead, I'm going to move here, teamwork, and then have the Jimmy Bain come in and finish it off. Alright. So we finished our director's instructions. After defeating the powerful aliens, while the squad was planning what to do next, something devious appears. That's an amazing entrance, Transit Main, sir. This will be great. Keep it up. Rainbow, why do you have to mess up our visit to the science lab? You will face the consequences, but not right now. I'll come for you later. What were you doing in that lab? It's none of your business. Wow, who was that traffic light guy and where did he go? Wait, Ronnie James Dio, are you acting or are you really lost right now? Well, come on, Jimmy Bain, I'm acting. Go on with the story. Okay, well, I don't know Ronnie James Dio and I can't track it with my scanner. That monster may strike again any minute now. Cerebro might have something to say. You're right, Cozy Powell. We should go see Cerebro. Rainbow heads to Cerebro's chambers. They reach the place with a glorious teleport effect. Wow, Tony Carey, I didn't expect that you would render such a cool background with the chroma key. Me neither. This looks much better than the one I did. Better for us, huh? After everyone explains the situation to Cerebro. Why do they want that research data so badly, Cerebro? They believe it is the key for them to unlock the power of time travel. This is not a power that anyone should have. Now return to your previous location. I'm detecting a new threat. It's impressive to see the Cerebro device working. Rainbow heads back. The teleport effect is not ready yet. To the scene, running! Where are the monsters? Can't wait to use my special poses. I'm late. How deep are we into the episode? Deep enough. You're so late. Boxing. Box? This won't happen again, I'm sorry. Back to our lines then. I'll turn you into cardboard! Don't get me wrong, Ronnie James Dio. I'm cardboard. Minions, join me! Ready to serve, boss! Watch out! Alright, so we have some more director's instructions. Defeat the boss monster with a finishing move. Well, okay. Defeat all minions before attacking the boss monster. That sounds good, too. Alright, so... he's our best attacker. I don't know if he can take one out by himself, though. I'll try it, because he is our best attacker. Although he could also do his teamwork ability to springboard people up further afield. I'll just try attacking for now. While he's in range, I feel like I should use him. Okay, we're probably definitely going to need to use, oh, if I go there, I could lasso him towards me and then kill him. That sounds like a good plan. Okay, that worked fine. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is move like so. Teamwork. There. And use the teamwork. Unfortunately, I don't get to use this guy this turn, so we'll just stick him here, as he is our assist guy. And we'll set him up with teamwork, even though I don't think it matters. Okay, now I can't attack the box yet. Okay. Use the sword. Kill one of the squirrels. And that was not good. Alright. Move here and attack. I want to make sure to kill one of these guys. I think what I'm going to do here is move up and attack the one that's already damaged. Okay. These squirrels appear to be dodging quite a lot. Oh, that might be a good idea. That way we would daze the boss. So move here. Daze. Okay. And we will use teamwork and attack. Okay. Ouch. Okay. Definitely need to finish these guys off. Looks like I can't use Jimmy Bane. Alright, looks like I get to use the sword again because it missed. Alright. I'm gonna move here because I don't want this guy getting hit again. I'm gonna use teamwork. And have him come down and attack. Okay, so we should be set up to finish off the boss. Alright, so we need to move up. Teamwork. Here. And teamwork. Here. Teamwork. Move here, teamwork. And then we'll have Ryan James Dio finish her off. I don't know if the, oh, I can't finish him yet. Oh, crap. I think it says finish them when you can do this. Well, we'll do it anyway. We'll just have to do it again.
lift my spirit higher.
Alright, so I used the finishing move too early. Didn't like that. Well, we'll do it again.
Come down with fire and lift my spirit higher.
Alright. So we did a little bit of a mistake there using the finishing move twice, but that's okay. We got both of our missions. Urgh! I've been recycled! But what about the Transit Mancer? Monsters always come back when they fail on their first try. It will show up soon enough, Jimmy Bain! And when it comes back, we will be there to stop it. To be continued. Well done, everyone. This episode should make quite a splash in the community. I didn't get to see what the final audience numbers were. Oh, there we go. So we almost maxed out. If we hadn't done that early finishing move, we probably would have gotten close to the cap. Looks like we got a lot of duct tape, Play-Doh, and cotton. We'll have to see how that works. Alright, so we got some money. So I was watching Rainbow. I burned my meal completely. Yay for me! Anyone heard of this new series, Rainbow? It sounds pretty rad. Seasons begin with a bang. Love you, Rainbow. New season? We're that much closer to 6 seasons in a movie. Alright, so we've got $564. We got 82, I think these are long-term fans. That, you know, the audience is how much audience we get for a particular show, but these are going to be like repeat fans. Alright, so we have a crafting mechanic now. In any case, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.